And I am a real fanboy. To all the ones who think they're so hot and bothered because they come to Comic-Con, I came to the first one. I went to the first Lunicon in 1968 when Isaac Asimov was speaking and Paul Anderson was there and Stan Lee still had hair on his head. all those years ago. This before it was just coming out of the Marvel Pop Art Productions era. It was when comic books were just turning into 25-cent books. They were still 10 cents. That's how far back I go.
Well, I bought them back then too, but...
Fari used to come over to my house all the time. Fari actually invented sci-fi. And Fari actually used to be the agent for Ray Bradbury, Robert Bloch, who wrote Psycho, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Awesome.
I grew up with famous monsters from issue 1 on. I stopped reading about issue 40, but I had every one. You're very sweet. And the big honor was that finally Kiss wound up. I certainly got on the cover of Famous Monsters of Filmland. Yeah, that's cool.
What am I geek about? We don't have enough time. Time travel. Time travel. I'm a fanatic.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, exactly. Back to the Future, all that stuff.
What am I a geek about? Oh, I'm a geek about watches.
Watches.
That's amazing.
I'm a watch geek, big time.
And I am...
And you're right, everybody is a geek about something.
What do I geek out about? That's a good question. I'm going to say firearms.
Yep. That is exactly what you say every year.
I geek out about Game of Thrones, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So the season finale, you caught up?
No, I'm not caught up though.
Sorry, nothing from me.
I have them bundled. I'm like only on episode 3, and I've been working hard and on vacation a little bit, so
hey,
I got to catch up. Don't tell me anything.
My guilty pleasure. You guys aren't gonna tell anybody.
No, it's just between me, you, and the internet.
Listen, I'm a big fan of the show Big Brother.
Big Brother?
Yeah, I've been watching that show since its inception here in the States. That's about it.
So not all reality TV, just that one specific.
That one. I don't know what it is. Shout out to my fellow geek Ian, who won a few seasons back. Y'all know what's up, Ian. Big geek like myself.
So maybe it's just because you're stuck on the ship together. They're stuck in the house together. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
Maybe that's what I'm feeling like I'm relating to. But the idea that these people are trapped in a house, and you have to be very political and social to win that game. And you're cut off from your family, and yeah, it's a lot like being on the ship.
All right, I'm pulling.
Well, maybe we got to finish this question. I think that maybe the geeky part about me is that I'm into golfing, and so I'm a golf geek. Something I enjoy doing, and I know it's not exactly the coolest thing, but I make it cool though.
I geek out about the universe and about evolution and history. I can go and watch documentaries or watch little 5-minute clips just about where we began and like how long. Like we've only been on this planet, humans, for like a snap of a finger compared to all of history, the billions of years. That blows my mind. So when it comes to the universe and how massive it is and how it's ever, I geek out on this shit. Yes.
I can tell. I can tell.
I play Dungeons & Dragons twice a month. So for me, D&D and role-playing, and I just got my kids into it, play Magic the Gathering. So when you say words like, you're a geek, I'm completely engaged in that. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think, there are people out there that are too beautiful to be geeks. I am not one of those guys, yeah.
You're still beautiful.
Right, there you go. What are you a geek about?
All of this stuff.
Right. I mean, look, I think that's what's great about this weekend. I think that, the way it started is to bring people who are, who are in their own world, disenfranchised. Like, the whole thing about being a nerd was this idea of, it's not cool. And what happened is that there was a celebration of what we are. And it became, this kind of fucking place to go to find people like you. It's the same thing we're talking about, the fellowship of people like you. And that's the great thing about doing theater and being in movies. Like, you're surrounded by, in general, people that you feel like represent you. And the great thing about Comic-Con is that it was a gathering of people that were like you. Now it's been taken over by this huge marketing kind of Hollywood situation, but it's at the core, when you look around and people cosplay and the people are in their booths and they're hawking their wares and they're selling their comic books and you can buy any kind of dice you want. I mean, that's the thing I like about the con, is that you're still amongst your people.